Okay, let's double check that we are live and everything's okay.
Placebo, but
Oh, Scott the Wash jump scare. Okay, looks like we're live. How's the volume? Okay, looks like we're live. How's the volume? Sounds fine on my phone. In that case, just sit and wait for J-Meister and also copy the stream URL. Wherever that is. There. Actually, probably better if I look at chat through my tablet. Rest in peace, my second screen. Sorry for my apartment. But also, rest not in peace to that apartment. So glad to be out of there. Dude. I think I need a new charger, I'm gonna be honest. It's at the point where I have to constantly unplug and plug back in. Only to eventually... Let me try doing this. Dude, charge! There we go. Someone's probably already in chat questioning me. No SpongeBob meme. Okay, that's how I know we're live. Hi J-Meister, welcome. No SpongeBob meme because I didn't end up titling the stream The Dark Side of Chapter 3. But yeah, if it were, we were gonna have the fucking SpongeBob roller coaster gif. Because I do think things get serious, and some of the subtext is a bit on the heavier side compared to Chapter 1, 2, and the surface level of 3, but also, you know, it's nothing crazy. The hidden side... No, it's hidden as in it's like, you have to do more work to find this stuff, to find the lore. That's going to probably be like the highlights of Chapter 5 and 6. A little bit in 4, actually. So, build up and payoff we've already gotten. First of all, welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be replaying Chapter 3, except the best part about my last stream is that I finished the first board with an S rank, and I gambled enough to get the Tenatai, which, had I not had the Tenatai, I don't know if I can beat the Knight, because the Tenatai gives an absurd amount of defense and is great for Chris, so that's a good thing. Next order of business is, I believe I owe you guys something. Let's go ahead and get that started. Let me make sure the camera looks okay. Yeah, that'll probably be fine. Yeah, this will be good. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will do them in increments of 10 like Adam did. Because I owe you guys 50 because I did one attempt on my own when I shouldn't have, fighting the knight. And although I did first try it on my normal account, look, J Meister, I'm fat, bro. You gotta forgive me. I'm working on my what do you call them? Tight push-ups. I'm pretty good at like wider range, which just doesn't let you go down as easily. I'm trying, man. I have no idea that's what they all say is responding to. Yeah, so that's 10 push-ups done, 40 to go. What else was I going to say? Oh, right, I didn't finish my thought. I did an attempt on the knight on my normal account, or file, I guess. And I did first try it, though J Meister's low-key right, that was kind of cheating. So I will treat it as though it was a death. So 25 push-ups. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. I can move my laptop a bit up. Something I did want to say actually is, I forgot it cuts away between the chapter switch. Something I didn't even notice till last stream is that when you're just my mind is blinking again. 10 push-ups every 1 minute, every few minutes, J Meister, like whenever I can breathe again. I just ate lunch, so this is probably a bad idea. Guess what? Chicken butt. Yay! What was I about to say? Oh yeah, whenever you normally open a chapter for the first time, there's like a unique animation. And there is in a different one every time you like reopen a chapter. But they completely go away whenever you beat a chapter. So this whole time, you guys haven't seen what the actual opening is for chapter 2 and 3. And, you know, they're nothing special. They're cool and all. But that's going to really suck for chapter 4 because chapter 4 really sets the tone. But if anyone's really interested, I can just send you a YouTube video. Who is friend inside me? Is he safe? Is he alright? Alright, okay. So, we're back in the green room. This is a copy of last stream's file that I made right after the first board. If you remember, El Nina and La Nino broke up or whatever. We don't care about most of the normal stuff. Let's double check our items are okay. Do I have the Tenatai? I thought I had the Tenatai. Okay, there's the Tenatai. Do this one. Alright, so I showed you guys, I think, the C, B, and A rank rooms? Yeah. We did the water cooler. I don't think I showed the A rank room. These are just extra mini games. These are kind of like the most iconic part of chapter 3. Not really. They were supposed to be. But what I purposely avoided was the S rank room, because the S rank room is a huge side quest, and it is a complete tonal shift towards that kind of what was I gonna say? The kind of like tone that you have at the end of chapter 3 that's meant to be like subversive. It kind of leads into that in the S rank room, so I was going to save that for this stream. So let's go ahead and get started with it. That's like a bathroom, right? We'll just go play games. Alright, we're left alone with just Chris. Scary stuff, huh? Okay, so just for context, this dude chatting is one of my good buddies in real life, and he is referencing a ton of our inside jokes. Scary stuff, huh? So this, I was gonna put the SpongeBob roller coaster gif in the thumbnail, but it didn't fit in because I wanted it I don't know. It just didn't fit in, so I didn't. Definitely Terry, welcome to the stream. Fish, I agree.
Oh, it's you. Let me check if you're on the guest list. I see. S rank on board 1. Please enjoy our luxury facilities.
Dude, hell yeah. We got a bathroom. I forgot Rule's card was here. What do you want? Who beeth? If you wanteth mine autograph, getteth in line. Should have been the entire thumbnail. Loki, that's what I did with the Sonic 1 stream, because I was just making fun of Adam. You felt something spiny stuck in your hand? You got the Saber 10? Oh, that's right, there's like an actual item here. It can be scary, like all of its best comparisons are horror. Yeah, I see what you mean. Why are we talking so much about the SpongeBob roller coaster gif? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, like I said, I think it's a serious tone shift. I do think it's unnerving compared to the rest of Deltarune so far. Just like nothing special. How to become Rules card in 1 day, no workout, no diet. Don't even know what that last word is supposed to be. You just embraceth the voiceth. It's literally the most important thing of all. Points to items. I want to save my points for now because I need to save about 1,000 points to do the next secret. Ah, Chris, look at you. Dressing room big shot. Cheers. So how do you fancy the game then? Righto, it ain't much in it, love. Now, I knew you wouldn't like it. I knew. So listen up. You see, that game you've been playing, it's not exactly the original. Old Tenna's done a little something here, little something there, and made the whole adventure some big old blasted line from A to B. Primo, boring stuff. But if I know Chris, and boy do I know Chris, that's not what you want, innit? Freedom. That's what you want, chum. Freedom. Well, if I can go hush-hush for a minute here. Chris, love, that's what we got backstage. The original game where you decide what to do. Alright, enough explaining. More gaming. I'll keep an eye out for Tenna. You go have some real fun, alright, love? Sorry for that horrible British accent, Jay Meister. I've been in the UK for like 1 week, so I didn't pick up the entire dialect from then. Though, honestly, I had a great time there. There you go. There you go, and I'm sure you know, but secret to Tenna, right, love? It sounds like you can't decide whether they are British or not. They're totally British, I just can't do a great British accent. At least what I'm trying to go for, because I think this is meant to be more like rural British, based on like the vocabulary that Ramp has. I thought it was an Australian accent. Yeah, I think I was leaning too hard into Australian. My bad, bro. Okay, my friend said something that got held for review that wasn't, like, weird in the slightest, so I'm gonna show it. Or to put it in other words, Toby, I think Airdorf and Alex Christer broke... I have no idea who either of those are. The janitors don't have S rank. That's why the S rank room is filthy. True. Oh, dude, this is the secret that unlocks Deltarune. All right, I'm feeling another 10 push-ups. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20 down, 30 to go. The fuck is rural British? It's like farmers. Less sophisticated, I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this game. Alright, we can try to play it. But all these... Man, it's hard to talk after doing push-ups. Though my IRL friend has been going crazy with those push-ups, because He's been working his way up, and I think I saw him do like 50 straight, so good on you, brother. It looks like a game console. Play it. No controller. Man. I'm stuck at 4. That's 40 without stopping, dude. That's 40 without stopping. That's still impressive. Seems there's a controller falling on the ground. We got the odd controller in our key items. All right. Now we're going to actually enter the game. At first, it's going to look no different from the boards. Oh, that's right. Chris has to manually plug it in. I forgot. The immediate difference, there's no music, there's no Tenna, there's no Susie, there's no Ralsei. But this is actually identical to the board 1 map otherwise. Now, I'm assuming everyone here is like a big Deltarune fan other than J-Meister, so I kind of am just explaining this to him. But there's a big theme across the secret bosses throughout Deltarune, and that is freedom. So, like, in Chapter 1 with Jevil, he was, like, seeking freedom from the cage while also being, like, free to want to destroy everything because to him, life was just a game. And then in Chapter 2 is a little more clear with Spamton because he wanted to be free from his strings. It was a little more literal. In Chapter 3, it's a little less clear because I don't think the freedom aspect applies to the knight, but rather Ram, this character we've been talking to, who sort of serves as like a guide to the secret boss. Hey Celine, thanks for stopping by. Alright, but the true part of this route starts with this sword here. It's why we call it the sword route. And now the music starts. So the objective is pretty simple. Now we can kill these monsters. Oh, we can't kill this guy yet. But we just leveled up. Now we can. So I feel like because this game is parodying Zelda, it doesn't feel like too crazy. But just like think of what we're doing from the perspective of Undertale and Deltarune. Oh, we can already break these things. Okay. And it'll just get a little more like on the nose the further we get. You'll notice that like you have to kill literally everything to get to the highest level, which I think is 4. Maybe it's a reference to some old games being seen as less linear than they actually are. Maybe. I think the freedom more so implies that, like, well, I guess we can't know the true meaning of the original game if getting the keys was actually the objective. Spoiler alert, we're trying to get a key. But we need level 4 to get there. We're missing, like, 1 monster. There he is. No, we're missing another monster. Dang, okay. Anyway, Celine, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I guess you're not at the con that Adam and Sophia went to. Anyway, now that we're at level 3, we can start destroying some more environmental barriers, including these cacti. And you can already see we're getting to, like, I think this is supposed to be a snowier area. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be a penguin here. So, just keep in mind that, like, the end of Chapter 3 also takes place in a kind of snowy area. No, I wasn't able to make it, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't think we can kill this bird yet. Andrew Jackson has a parrot. Hold on, wait, what? Andrew Jackson, the 9th president of the USA, has a parrot that had to be removed from his funeral because it wouldn't stop swearing. That's actually hilarious. I didn't know that. You know what they say, life imitates art. That has nothing to do with that statement. Snowdrake, they're also a bluebird and are in Snowdon. Well, we'll see this later with some of the later boards, but I think it's supposed to be something other than Snowdrake. J-Meister says he's never been to a con. They're fun your first time. They're okay the rest of the times. Alright, we've hit max level. Now we can fully destroy the environment. And yes, this does extend all the way back to some of those tree borders. Once we get back to the original part of the level. Now, I will say finding how to do this, I did have to look up originally. But I think within the actual minigames, I've done everything myself. But yeah, there's like, I think infinitely repeating until we get to the right room. Or I think you just have to go to enough until you find the right room. There we go. We found a treasure chest. And inside was the ice key. But the text showed up very slowly. Just got to be prepared to spend like $300 minimum. I've never spent more than 100 at a con, including the admittance ticket. That's a lie. No, I spent like 200 my worst year, including the ticket. Last year I spent $15 because I went in as a volunteer, and the only thing I bought was lunch because nothing was good. Alright, now that we have the ice key, there's like nothing else we can do in this room. So we're going to move on. J-Meister, can you remind me what the next secret I was going to do is? Trees, one of the way games keep you in a limited space, Banjo-Kazooie reference. I believe that's a line of dialogue in that game. I've only played like 2 of the levels, but... Mr. Krabs deserves death. He fired Squidward for losing a dime and sold SpongeBob's soul for less than 30 cents. He also stalked SpongeBob for a single cent. Yeah, that sounds like Mr. Krabs. All the ones near me are pretty bad, and the biggest ones near me have some really bad allegations. Ooh. Yeah, that's probably a good thing to avoid then. What the hell took you so long? We actually went pretty fast because I knew exactly what to do, but... Then Gotcha Machine? Okay, so we have a while until that one. I was playing games. Really? Hey, maybe we should play 2 next time. That's okay. I'm not really good at games. Anyway, let's hurry up and get the hell out of here. Anything else we can do here? I think I did everything last stream until I saved to go to board 2. Yeah, because I did the Tenetai. Now, the minigames are fun, but I'm not going to do them. Well, yeah, the second board isn't really a secret. I just meant I had to do that before getting to the next secret. Alright. And because we've already done this stuff before, I'm just going to kind of skip through it. See what Susie's doing, I guess. So that Ralsei can talk to Chris without us seeing. Anyway, if you want me to read this all out, go watch the last stream. The VOD, at least. It's on my channel. Alright, time for the second board. Trying to close eyes and think about Susie. I love that dialogue. Tenna's fun. Okay. And there's nothing really unique in the second board either that we have to do other than just get a bunch of points. But you didn't do voices last stream? I'm sorry, man. I mean, my best Tenna voice would just be like Steve Harvey, and I can't do a Steve Harvey voice partially because that would be kind of racist. Just imagine Steve Harvey's voice over Tenna. All right. Did I seriously name Chris Piss? That's kind of funny. How is doing a Steve Harvey voice racist? Because I'm white, and I just don't want to cross any potential lines. I know his accent is more so like Chicago, but I just feel like any attempt would probably cross a stereotypical line. Who would voice Tenna in any hypothetical scenario where they would be voiced? I was just saying Steve Harvey. Hi, Susie. Okay, what are we doing again? We're doing the pictures in this one. Alright. Oh, wait. Crap. Oh, I thought... Okay. Sorry, Ralsei. What's this way? Alright. Unfortunately, this part of the entire game is no different. So guys, how was your day? Apparently a bunch of people are at either multiple cons or just Admin Sophia might be at the con that I know of, but I doubt it. That's quite the commute. Tenna's antennas are antenning. Beowulf says their day is fine. Glad to hear it. I had kind of an exhausting week because I started a new job. But, you know, really enjoying it, so can't complain too hard. Did I screw this up? Yeah, this puzzle's actually kind of hard. I know which con you're talking about and knows. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm like, there's no reason to go all that way for this one. Although some... Yeah, that makes sense. I'm assuming it's less of a commute for them. Oh, wait, I forgot I can get points here. I should probably do that because I need a lot of points. Okay, there we go. We're gonna do pizza deodorant. I've never done this. Oh, okay, I don't know if I talked about this last time, but there's a cool detail where when Ralsei says make you, they look directly at the camera. Oh, battle time. Okay. I don't know. I don't really like fighting the Pippins. Let's just keep doing this. Spare. Susie action. Spare. Kill and oh, J Meister going kill. It's about a 3-hour drive, lol, but we have friends in the area that they stay with. Huh. Okay. Krang, get the points. Awareness on something like the weird route being a possibility. Huh? Oh wait, I didn't show J Meister's message. The one they're at is a fairly small local con that we go to almost every year. Sounds nice. Yeah, I hope they're enjoying it. I'm not doing well this fight. If I heal... Yeah, that's gonna do too much. Heal! A rank is fine. I just need S rank. For the whole board, that is. Oh, I think Ralsei just is aware of the player because of the prophecy, not because of Weird Route. I think these flowers give us more points. Yes, they do. Wow, censorship. Classic move of some... I literally let the message play. What? What are you talking about? I'm literally just points farming. But yeah, that's the first photo done, I guess. Out of... I think there's 5, we need 3, but 4 should be enough to get S rank. Yeah, I'll do my next few after this board is over. Ralsei, that was a... Okay. No, I need Chris back so I can take pictures, dude. Whales evolve from 4-legged land animals. Cool. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, here's where Susie takes it back. I forgot. No, Susie! Dude. Something something J Meister hates Susie. Where's the red one? There he is. Okay. What's this way? It just feels like the look of horror on his face implies we'd be aware of... Oh, I get what you're saying now, Beowulf. That's my bad. Yeah, Huh, I never thought of it like that. Also, this... Okay, I thought the conch was a... I thought it was a photo, but I guess not. Implies... Makes sense, the soul's... Yeah, okay. I get what you're saying now. That, like, in the context of the Weird Route. Also, is that moss? Can I eat the moss? I can't eat the moss now. Oh, well. This is Susie's fault. This is a valid reason to hate Susie, J Meister. Oh, wait, there's one right here, and then I think there's the Lancer one. Oh, that's right. This is how I was doing it last stream. Okay. Yeah, let's get up to the star. I think we've taken less hits, so this is fine. Okay. Sweet, okay, S rank on that. The veins of a big whale, or blue whale, are so big you could swim through them. That's nuts. Hi, El Nina. I'm so used to actually talking about the actual weather. I lost a point for taking a picture of rules? What? Anyway, I'm so used to the actual El Nino La Nino events that... Please? There we go. Okay, wait, can I take a picture of this guy? Thanks, bro. He's actually dice. They have a swimming part in them. Okay. I guess we're still talking about whales. Also, I totally forgot to get a picture earlier, which I'll just get in a second. Tenna hates rules confirmed. I think everyone just hates rules, but except for me, I love rules. That's why I give rules the most special voice. Okay, now picture. That's 3. We're just gonna get a 4th and then wrap up with this board. A lot faster than we did last time. There we go. And I think there's 5 total. I just low-key don't even know what the 5th is. Also, yes, we have enough points now for the secret. You must be very fun at Monopoly game night. Dude, I haven't played Monopoly in so long. Also, I don't even know what that's in reference to. Yeah, this is where you're supposed to go. Let's go this way. I don't know if I did this last time. But there's a bunch of secrets out here. And if you guys remember, the boards are about freedom, which is very relevant. Oh, that's where this song plays. Okay. I've heard the song in the OST, I just don't know where. Didn't know where it played. Also, Celine, Sophia told me that you told her what college I go to. So, thanks, man. Even though she already forgot. Me loving rules? Oh, fair, fair. Please don't tell her again. Not that I care too much. Sorry, nothing up this way, folks. Might be. Dude, it's chill. I just don't want people, like, casually talking about that. Unfinished. I said unfinished. Mic cut. Okay, yeah, we just got lost. Nothing special. W doxing. More like WD, cause Gaster. Do you guys get it? Like and subscribe for more Deltarune Gaster theories. Alright. We got El Nina as an item. We got Darkner trafficking. That is a very bad joke. I'm sorry. We're here to help her. No, can you explain it? So the joke is Gaster. Hold on. Ralsei, stay positioned. There we go. HP. Well, they do make computers, but Gaster makes, I don't know. Chapter 7's not out yet. Alright, I remember this being a kind of fun fight. Let's just... Oh, I should have... I probably should be Oh, crap. Nope, this is harder than I remember. Let's just do tough photo, defend, defend. Okay, nice. Hold on, wait. Still don't get it. Can you explain it while doing push-ups? No. I will do push-ups, though. Okay, hold on. Gaster is not in Chapter 3 because he was too busy winging his... What an unfortunately named font, dude. That's okay, but a Steve Harvey impression is not blasphemy. What, my silly rules voice? Okay, I'll do the Steve Harvey voice specifically for kill. Hopefully that makes up for it. That's enough TP now. There we go. God, I love this song. There's this one dude on YouTube. He's great at guitar, and I think he's a teacher. and he reacted to the soundtrack, and he was like strumming along to this song, but the way the camera was positioned, it genuinely looked like he was winging his ding while listening to this song. It's like someone took that little short part, and they just they said like, bro, this music cannot be that good. I totally messed that up. Okay. Oh my god, why? I forgot I don't really like this fight. Let's just keep doing actions. There we go. TS tough. Tough photo, action, action. There we go. I think they're almost sparable now. Oh, yeah, okay. In that case, I can literally do tough photo, Susie action, spare. There we go. We still have to fight a second one of these. Oh, we still get an S rank for that. Nice, okay. It's a song by Toby Fox. It usually is that good. I mean, okay. There's a couple of us Deltarune fans in the chat. We know what Chapter 4 has us in for. I love Chapter 4 so much. And the music is the best in the whole game. Papyrus is not in any of the chapters because he's too busy at Papyrus Workshop. Papyrus was a paper used in ancient Egypt. You know what? Thank you, Papyrus. You're doing ancient Egypt a very nice favor. I think we did the neon strobe lights Easter egg last time. But it's okay. We're at the end of this. Oh, we get to talk about something in just a second whenever this scene is over. Alright, I'm gonna skip through this. Spoiler alert, the lovers get back together. A war divided their people. Okay, yep, we form a poly relationship again. You know, typical Deltarune stuff. The magical rainbow is like dark gray. Okay, guys, what if Rule's card is Gaster because he's blue and in between? Alright, now I get to talk about something I've been really waiting to talk about. And that, basically, this whole segment references a character that I've tried mentioning in my past few streams as much as I could without being sus. And yet, if you're not already a Deltarune fan, you probably still don't even know who this character is. Basically, there is a character that is completely missing from Deltarune. As in, like, is supposed to be there, but is in-universe missing, and no one except for Noelle is talking about it. And that's because this is Noelle's older sister, December. There's some mandatory dialogue about her in Chapter 2, and this whole scene is, like, dedicated to her. But, just keep December in mind, because this part of the game is when references to her start ramping up a lot. And it'll be important to keep this in mind going into Chapter 4. The lyrics to the song kind of reference December's personality, as well as, we think some of the lore about what happened to her, and a different Easter egg we're going to go over later. I'll talk about it when we get there, because I won't do the Easter egg that's more telling in Chapter 4. You know what? Let's just get there. Anyway, I'm going to skip the dialogue here, except for the part where Tenna goes, "Remember December." Oh, Chris, remember December? Oh, that little musical prodigy. She'd grab the remote, swap it from cartoons to wild music. People use that to make a very, very disgusting theory about deaths, and those people are not welcome on my channel if you're one of them. I do not like that deaths is a GRO, you can fill in the rest theory. That is disgusting and not something Toby would ever put in his games. But regardless, Des was definitely an influence and kind of like an older sister to Chris. Anyway, yeah, we can see that Des was kind of rebellious. That's also why Tenna pauses and says he's kidding that Des can come back. Because, like, literally, she's gone. We don't know where she is. And there's a few theories. One that I'm partial to, but I won't give away. I ask that chatters don't give it away either. Unless you guys don't subscribe to the theory, which totally fair. I personally do. I believe they were close, but not like that. Exactly. Like, Des and Chris's families, the Dreamers and the Holidays, were close. Hence, they had that, like, family friend group. That's what I see it as. Not that disgusting theory. So, we're going to go ahead and play. I love this minigame, honestly. And thankfully, in Chapter 4, you get to replay it with a few more songs, which is really nice. Also, I'm not sure if you noticed this last time, but the lyrics that Ralsei sings are completely different from the original lyrics. The original ones are about Des, not Ralsei's. I would be singing along if I knew the words. There's only one part I know the words to, and everyone does if you're a Deltarune fan. Come follow me into the dark with your heart as the arc which shall shine you the way. Because I'm with you in the dark, through my heart as my mark which shall guide you the waves. I messed that up so I'll stop singing. Shine you the way. I listened to the song while running, by the way. I kind of wish there was a version with lyrics, but like sung lyrics. How is Susie still going at it, dude? J Meister, do you still hate Susie? It'd be cool if there was like a version where you could do Ralsei's charts or Susie's, but Susie's looks like pretty similar. I was one off from 6-7. No! Let's see what I missed in chat. Des got winged dingified. True. I subscribe to that theory. Also, duality, the heart, confirmation, us maybe being a demon of sorts. I do believe they were... yeah, okay, I read that. My theory is Toby Fox made Death so people would not theorize every Easter egg into being related to Gaster. And then we had too many theories related to Death, hence the whole, if you have a bat, everything looks like a ball. Is this a song about the apocalypse? Maybe. He's in a state of denial, but even he moves on to a different point. Is that about Tenna? Oh wait, the emphasis on religious imagery, but using a bat to beat what seemed to be legions of something up. Ah, okay. My least favorite thing from this game is Sham is pronounced Sham. Toby Fox is... I don't like saying that word, but yeah. If this is Blood Gushers, then that would explain it. Blood Gushers 2 feels like an Evil Dead reference. I don't know what Evil Dead is. I only know Resident Evil, which is probably completely unrelated. Did I get S rank? I got 10er rank on the points? Nice. Okay, I definitely got S rank. Right? Okay, sweet. Even if I didn't, it's not a big deal. Alright, in a second when we get back to green room, it's going to be 10 more push-ups. We'll be at 30. Wait, please do the kick, please do the kick, please do the kick, please do the kick. Aw, dang it, that's only after board 1. Sing the song while doing the push-ups. J-Meister, I need my breath, bro. Okay. So now it's time to do a few things in a row. First thing is... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 left. I'm thirsty. I need my overpriced protein drink. J-Meister, what did I do wrong? Did I stop the last one early? I'll redo it. If I did, that's just a bad habit. Okay, yeah, I ended it too early. Bad habit. I'm redoing that one for you. I got you. I'm doing it right. Did I not move the camera? Let me move the camera. I'm doing this right for you, J-Meister. Hold for at least a second. Dude, that's not a rule I've ever heard before. 10. Are we good now, J-Meister? Okay, cool. Time for an Easter egg I've actually never done before. And this one is also about December. Oh, no, not in the S-Rank room. We have to go back to the gacha machine. Now, one of the kind of calling cards about December is, first of all, her name is December Holiday, which, you know, Christmas is the December holiday. And the number 1225 is associated with her a lot. Oh, right, I have to go here first. So if you input exactly 1,225 points into the gacha machine, you get a very bizarre secret. Again, I've never done this one before. I've only seen it on YouTube. First of all, everyone's gone. Second, we actually entered the machine this time. If you listen in the background, you can hear a song that played on the Deltarune website. Also, yes, there's like no actual floors here. Now on the website, there is this ARG that started from an event called the Spamton Sweepstakes. And then there was a webpage called deltarune.com/des. And that one you couldn't find anything on. It said this page is not found. Check if it's misspelled. And if you changed it to December, or vice versa, it might have been like December changed to Des, it would leave you on a page with a like lonely red guitar playing this exact song. And I think it's actually the beta version of a song that we'll listen to in chapter 4. The first stream in chapter 4 too. So yeah, this is just a really bizarre one, but we can associate this song specifically with Des because of those two things. Now, how do we get out of here? I know how, and it can take like 10 minutes to find it. You just need to find one thing in this like endless map. Great, we're at the starting area again. If I just keep going up and left, will I eventually find it? God damn it. I think you go down here? Oh, there we go. It's another gotcha machine. You use the machine. The capsule came out. Inside was something hard, like lacquer. It was a small, dark triangle. Keep that in mind. You tried to take it, but it slipped through your hand, and you couldn't find it anymore. You couldn't find your hand. So Deltarune Chapter 5 is coming out on Christmas, the 25th day, and we know 5 times 5 is 25. True. I honestly think it's coming out in July or August, because they've been in like debugging and translating for like 2 months now. I can't see the end of the horizon. Blue machine, is that you? I think if it was December changed to Des, I reference December being referenced as Des rather than herself. Hi Pepino from the tower. Welcome. Anyway, the only actual result is now we can't gamble anymore, which is why I made sure we had the Tenet tie first. Maybe I should have made sure we had more revivements. No, I have 2. That's enough. Well, we know there isn't that many translations that they got to do. Yeah, they only do Japanese. Oh, right, we need to get a present from Ram. White ribbon. J-Meister, I think the next thing is Sword Part 2, right? Better than ECER, don't know what that is. Yes, okay, we're going to go ahead and do Sword Part 2. Pretty much just the exact same thing as the last time. Alright. I skipped through Ram's dialogue, but I don't think it's important. Looks like a game console. Play it? Yes, we will. One fun little Easter egg some people noticed is that before the no controller thing, what looks like is supposed to be the title of the game. We think it's supposed to be Mantle, which will make more sense later. Unless you're already a fan of this game, then you know what it means. But yeah, we're going to do pretty much same thing here. Just this time we're at the Paradise Island. Be right back. Well, thanks for stopping by, Pepino. If you can't come back, that's okay, but appreciate you showing up. Oh, I didn't realize this, but this is actually like a lower pitch, the music. Also, I want you guys to look at the monsters and see if you can correlate them with anyone from Undertale or just Deltarune's Light World. I'm going to be like building up to this theory that I really, really enjoy, and I think we'll have to do with something called the Weird Route. Once we get to Sword Part 3, I'll talk about the Weird Route a little bit more. It's something I've alluded to in previous streams, but not talked too much about. Oh, I forgot. Every time we go inside, we come out of there. Is there anything here? No. I remember this one taking me a bit longer. Okay. Ah! Okay, that was close. Do you have anything? Nope. And we're back here. Okay, cool. Level 2. And the music went away for some reason. I believe, yeah, we can get rid of these now. I don't think anything's back. Oh, something is back here. Oh, that's right, we need to go here. But why again? I forgot. I genuinely don't remember this part. Welcome back, Pepino, from Pizza Tower. The digression has begun. The alternate is taking hold. I have no idea what you're talking about, Beowulf. Lap 2? Is that like a Pizza Tower reference? I've never played the game. Oh, do we already leave the island? I think that's what this is. Right, we can come here. Go to Northern Light. Also, the music is getting a little more ominous, if you guys haven't noticed. Oh, this isn't the original game anymore. Yeah. What the hell? Okay. I also do want to go back to that Neon Strobe Island, which I have no idea where that is. Here it is. Because its purpose is completely different in this chapter, or in this version of the game. Phew, finally, some peace and quiet. I wonder if they even like the game. I'm trying my best to make it fun, but here and there, strange things are showing through. Why did I base it off this stupid old thing? Chris, if you could just smile, laugh, tell me I'm doing something right, please. What the? I hear footsteps. No good, I need to make a getaway. So this isn't part of the whole deeper storyline, but it's a little development for Tenna that you only get in this route. Welcome, Nika Bonk. It's a very strange username. I think I pronounced it wrong. Alright, at this point, I think the next thing we need to do is just go to the Northern Island, which is not here. Why did I go here? Yeah, I think now we just go all the way north. And actually, I've done this in my first time playing through Chapter 3, but I didn't get the S rank room the first time, so I think you were allowed to get this far, and then you can't proceed without the ice key. Oh yeah, I say I'm scared. Yeah, especially part 3 of this route. It is not fun. Also, right, we can open the ice key, or the ice door with the ice key that has the Deltarune on it. And then I forget what's down here. Oh, is this where... Yeah, here's where the reference to the route really happens. Okay. Basically, in Chapter 2, there is an alternate route that really changes the course of the chapter, where basically we have to manipulate Noelle in such a way where it suggests that she might be like the strongest character in canon, but also you kind of have to break her down to do so. It's less like fucked up than Undertale, in a sense that Undertale was about just like killing everything relentlessly, whereas in Deltarune it's about really ruining one person and like how far your control over Chris can really go. So I've never done it. I'm personally waiting for the conclusion of the weird route, which I believe is going to happen in Chapter 5. But yeah, it's not horror as much as it is like a fairly dark storyline. And then this section is actually meant to be a teaser on how to do it yourself. Because I think the layout of this little dungeon is the same as... Yeah, there's an analogy with this part in particular when we get there. Can you stream a horror game and every time you get jump scared you gotta do 25 push-ups? Dude, that would be like the 2,500 push-up stream incoming. Alright. We're getting stronger, just like Noelle does in the weird route. But I won't spoil it for the one person in chat who isn't a Deltarune fan. And much more fucked up in every other way. Yeah, there's some people believe that the weird route is also an allegory for... I don't want to tiptoe around it. People believe it's an allegory for SA. I personally don't subscribe to that theory. I think that is another weird one, but not as horrible as the December theory that I was talking about, because there was some imagery that implied it. But at the same time, Toby said it was unintentional. So, let's catch up with chat a bit. This shit reminds me of Undertale's Ruins. I believe Chapter 6 will... maybe not. But I can kind of see what you're talking about. So is that a yes? No, it's a no. Maybe he's a walking brick. Stronger and yet less free. True. Everybody want to be a superstar. Oh yeah, the flower. I know about that. J Meister, how do you know about the flower thing? What? How is that the one thing you know about Deltarune going in? I'd say it's more of a cycle of trauma. Yeah, I'd say it's both about trauma and abuse. And, like, manipulation and taking control and stuff like that. I don't think it's meant to be, like, the S part of the SA. This game still is mainly intended for, like, teenagers. So. I do play Deltarune, by the way. Alright, cool. I just, one person in our chat does not play Deltarune, but apparently knows about the freaking flower thing people were going crazy about. Alright, so it said follow the white cloak, but to follow it, I forgot what we need to do. Oh, it just follows us. But yes, you can, like, force it to use ice magic, which is pretty much exactly what the weird route is, so... Because my friend is really into Deltarune. He's actually the one who made me play Undertale, and he was ranting to me about it when the chapter came out. Ah, fair enough. That's a reasonable thing to be like really frustrated about because it really was just a mistake. It was meant to be loss of innocence, not like, you know. But I think they changed it in a pretty cool way. Just, yeah, there's some people who are genuinely upset that they removed the allegory for that. And it's fine if you wanted it to be like something like that. But at the same time, that just wasn't the original artistic vision, so you can't like be mad at Toby for that, if that makes sense. But yeah, it is nonetheless a very interesting route. Huh, very, very interesting. Am I missing something? Oh yeah, I need to go back to the bird, which is the most explicit reference to the weird route yet. But yeah, the whole idea behind the weird route is the only way to progress is to get as strong as you can and freeze everything in your path. Oh wait, I forgot. We need to follow the white cloak. So everywhere that she goes, we have to go as well. Okay. I don't think this part I figured out, or maybe I did. I don't remember. I forget how long it takes. There we go. Okay. Great timing. The door is locked. The ice key was used up. She was used up. In reference to Noelle, of course. Once we're out of that area, keep in mind, I think that represents the grand door, the difference, like the separators between dark worlds. Well done. You found my secret hiding place, but there's nothing here. Is there? There's a save point. You got the shelter key. Oh, you found that too. Perfect, just perfect. Thanks for all your hard work, Chris. You were used up. Imagine responding to a biblical apocalypse by being a more generic demon and forcing people further into their stereotypical rules. That's the weird route. Yeah, that's a pretty good analogy. I am playing Pizza Tower mods while watching. Nice. I've never played Pizza Tower, but the gameplay looks really addictive. The most I know about Pizza Tower is if you guys have seen the Snapcube Super Smash Bros. Brawl fan dub, where one voice actor, he plays both Pokemon Trainer and Ness, and he just keeps talking about Pizza Tower. What? Someone backstage with you? No, Chris, I was back here on security the whole time. Ten is really starting to stick that nose of his around, though. Sorry, but I think we're going to have to make the next one the last one. Which is all good. Alright, J-Meister. The next secret is egg, right? Mantle? What are you doing here? You were just talking to us. J-Meister? You there? Whole sequence till rules fight, then egg. Okay. My least favorite part of like all of Deltarune. Actually, let me make sure there's no like things I can buy. Yeah, we don't need any of these. Why do we even have the Corpus? Do I need the money? Push-up alarm? Fair enough. Okay. Next 10 push-ups. We're going to 40 now. Did I move my laptop too low? That should be fine. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Those are some mean item descriptions. Yeah, I guess so. Jammeister, there's a certain point when your rage bait is like too obvious. You know that, right? Oh no, not the deal maker. Nah. No, like, as in no one's falling for it. As in, like, no one's even baited by it. Actually, give me a second. I'm gonna get some water. Be right back. Oh, crap. I knocked over my mic. Go ahead and mute OBS. How the fuck am I mute? Okay, I'm back. I was just adjusting the AC. Okay. I already saved like 3 times, so... Let's see. Thankfully, we don't have to do too much for this. Volume up, Susie action, and spare. Cool. Alright, oh yeah, we go back to this weird little sequence. The cold place. Dude, what is going on in chat? I don't know if I can even keep up. Alright, what is the actual combination? I think it's like... Oh wait, why do I have the sword now? I think it's different if you don't do the sword route. I'll have to double check my last stream. I think you actually... Oh yeah, you get to play as either Susie or Ralsei or Chris. But yeah, with the sword route, you just do the sword. So, 2, 3, 1. Is that right? No, 2, 1, 3. Alright, this stuff is the same. I've never asked how Ralsei's doing. Let's see. Not too much. I guess Ralsei just still kind of feels bad about the festival stuff. Same with Susie. But that's all last stream stuff. We care more about the under the surface stuff. Alright. Do I... Yeah, I still just use the sword. Man, I really don't like that. I hate the Scooby-Doo game. I hate the Scooby-Doo game. Oh, wait, I think I remember what you do in the sword route. Yeah. You use the sword too much. Anyway, here's another reference for, to December is right here. The code is 1225. I what, J-Meister? Actually, hold on, wait, let me check on recruits real quick. We basically got all of them. We just need to do Zapper again. Alright, I really don't care for this Scooby-Doo. Oh, Scooby-Doo game is a masterpiece. Nice. Okay, I don't really like this part of the game, I'm gonna be honest. The stuff with Tenna's crash out. We've seen this all before. Scooby-Doo Chapter 8. What if the Dark World is just like the Mystery Shack? Like they make a Dark World inside of the Mystery Shack? What would it be? Alright, the next board is supposedly TV World. But that's actually going to be relevant when we do Sword Part 3. Until you like it. Now we're stuck in this mandatory, kind of annoying gameplay section. Also, Susie's punching the capsule. Yeah, I got nothing to say here. I love how they run away as fast as they can from Tenna. Aren't you having so much fun? Of course. What was the point of moving, Ralsei? Man, what else are we talking about in chat? Hi, Lorenzo. Welcome to the stream. We're kind of in this one part of Chapter 3 that I don't really like, so I don't have too much to talk about. And also none of the secrets I wanted to show off, so... What are these? What? No, the fun gang has always been the Scooby gang. It has been the standard for kid who fight the unnatural to call themselves the Scooby gang. Been that way ever since Buffy. I guess, man. I don't even know what any of those references are. Fire? Yeah, so, okay, so we got fire going on. What's another word for television? Man's best friend. Bro doesn't even want to enter the battle. Can we get to... I guess, okay. Oh, that's sad. Why can't we skip this part? Guys, look, it's a Spamton reference. The Spamton, don't you guys love the big shot guy? The guy who was not posted to hell back in 2021. Love it when you listen to me, Mike. We love Mike here. Alright, here's the part where the gameplay comes back. Whoa, this is a new attack. What? Ow. Big Shaq, one and only man's not hot. We love Big Shaq here too. Alright, we actually get to play the game again, even though I don't particularly enjoy the segment either. I am Ransel. Welcome, Ransel, to the stream. Guys, Susie said now's our chance. You know what she's referencing? Mike, we all love Mike, even Spamton. Who doesn't love Mike? Alright, now we get to do the Mario Party minigame, guys. I love when the Mario parties... Nice. Okay, I'm surprised we did that pretty well. TV time. There's more references through here, but oh yeah, I forgot. Every time you refight him, he's like way easier. Way more TP. Boogie, and then I think we can just spare them. Oh, not yet. Okay, now we can spare bro. I'm surprised Boogie gives less spare meter than... Got a TV dinner. You know, I genuinely, like, chapter aside, I have to watch more TV. I'm behind on some stuff. Y'all see that The Boys just ended? And people apparently hate the ending, but love the, like, conclusion. So, like, they don't like the episode, but they love, how it ends. There's stuff here that I don't really like, but we can just do it anyway. There's a huge, like, side quest where you have to... Uh-oh, J-Meister's about to rant about The Boys. Alright, what do you want to say, J-Meister? Okay. I know there's a secret we can do with these. I don't think it's a story secret and just, like, a little more gameplay. Oh, I think the little Spamton secret we can find here has to be done through the Lancer stuff. But, yeah, I don't really have the time to do that, so... you get cooler. Who runs the green room? It's Ramp. We love Ramp. Even though the ending that he gets in the normal route is kind of sad. I like The Boys, but by the end I was just enjoying how bad it was. The last episode was so close to bringing it back, but they just made the worst writing choice of all time. Okay, I don't know how the rest of the finale is, but I thought, like, the little scene of Homelander dying was pretty good. And I think that's the consensus. They like how Homelander goes out, they just don't like anything else in the finale. We got S ranks on everything. Oh, here's exactly what I was talking about. Or wait, no, this is... Guys, is it worth getting the Lancer thing for this? Yeah, that was really good. That was halfway through the last episode. That was only halfway in. I thought that was like the last 5 minutes. Because is he not like the main character? I mean, like, central antagonist, but main character? Oh, okay. So what were the last, like, I guess 20-ish minutes doing? It's one of these puzzles. That wasn't hard. Oh my god, we get a block. What's in here? Oh, revivement. Okay, perfect. Assassinate one of the main characters narratively. Yeah. Well, that kind of sucks. I'm just happy to see Homelander die that way, though. Getting a secret fourth character may be relevant later. Don't really know what you're referring to. No, I don't want to battle anyone right now. Lancer controller? I meant like the relevant later thing. Because that's not relevant to any of the secrets I'm thinking of. Oh, hi, Starwalker. This jail is still pissing me off. I am the original Starwalker. Oh, stealth stuff. Okay, here we go. Okay. Maybe a fourth secret character could be... Oh, okay. Chapter 5 stuff. My friend hates that piss dude. Well, it's okay, J-Meister. You can find better friends. Now, okay, guys who are familiar with Deltarune stuff, it's here that I need to come back to later, correct? I don't know what steps I need to do. I just know that I need to come back later. Yes, okay. I think I'll figure it out. I may be inclined to agree with him. Well, it's okay. Like, you know, you have room for better selves, J-Meister. We're going to do the water cooler again, just to get this item, which I forgot what that item is. Booble. I don't know, after doing the water cooler like 6 times, it's not as bad anymore. Baby. There's only one Ribic. You need a Ribic for the secret. Don't all Darkners just like reappear, even if you like spare them in the same spot? I remember my first time coming back and playing Chapter 1 and I was just exploring as much as I could. I got annoyed with how many times I had to refight the same Darkners. Okay, we don't want to die here. Actually, at this... I think we can... Flirt, spare. There we go. Oh, it's 500 points, okay. Ah, shit, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's a static spawn. Ralsei, don't die, don't die. Okay, we actually have to use an item for the first time. We'll use TV Slop. That's The Boys Season 3. I mean 5. I'm not a Boys fan. Or I guess I'm not a The Boys fan. Am I a fan of Boys? Sure, we're alright. Hello again, Lorenzo. Okay. Can I do it here? Let's see what happens if I do this. No. Susie's dead. Okay. Not dead. J-Meister, this doesn't mean push-ups. I'm waiting for the argument to start. Let's do TV dinner on Ralsei. Oh, okay, or not. Let's see. Okay, I guess we'll do this. You guys ever think about how when the shadow guy's looking out the window, they kind of look like the Roaring Knight? Okay, what if only 8 push-ups? No, that's still a lot. Speaking of push-ups, though. Last 10. Unless I die to the night, which is pretty likely. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 50 push-ups done. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's free these guys from the corporation. I see you moving your feet to help yourself go up. I'm shaking because I'm weak, bro, and I've already done 40 push-ups. That doesn't count. Man, my voice is tired. Okay, deluxe dinner is good. Also, you are right, it doesn't count, so do them again for... Dude. I was nice enough to give you an extra 25 push-ups, okay? Next time I won't be. Actually, wait, let's check recruits real quick. Oh, I need to do another zapper. Okay, well. Oh, does this guy still need extra stuff to be spared? Yeah, okay. Spare, Susie action, Ralsei action. There we go. I think that's all recruits now, which is a pretty good thing because there's actually a pretty cool secret you get, or not secret, just a pretty cool reward for getting all recruits up until Chapter 3, and then a different one specifically for Chapter 3. So we'll see those in the first stream of Chapter 4. If I hadn't made myself clear yet, I really fucking love Chapter 4. I think, like, I don't know if I like 1 or 3 more. 2 is my least favorite, which I know is controversial. But 4 is like a solid 1.5 above anything else in the game. Until Chapter 5 comes out, because I believe 5 is also going to be peak. What? Okay. Oh, I think this is where we do the secret. Yeah, why not? I've never done this myself, actually, again. Yeah, I haven't seen any of this stuff before. Oh, shit, they're stealing all the points. My secret bonus zone. And the... I love how this chapter is just full of PNGs of stuff. Yeah, this chapter is all about finding secrets, I guess. Let's do this last secret. What's in here? What's up, bro? Oh, buy Pippins. Here we go. I wanted to do this last stream, but I couldn't find it. Huh? This is... Damn, tennis coming. Split. What the? How did this get here? My secret. No, everyone's gonna know. It's over. I'm at my limit. If only anyone was here for me. I'd even take that little mailman. Suddenly, the deal maker came out of your inventory.
Trash heap, you kept it. You really do care.
What the? How the? What the? Mama? What the heck? The mama? How the? What the heck? The? Hey, whoa, 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 hey, mama heck? The? What the? Hey, mama heck? What the? How the? What the mama? The heck? The? What the? What the mama? Hey, what the mama heck? The? What the heck? The? Hey, what the mama heck? The? What the heck? The? What is that thing? Some kind of rat? Some kind of creature? Don't you recognize? Stay away from her, you fiend. This is a reference to Toby Fox, who in real life posted a picture of him getting covered in shaving cream as well. Oh, my little darling, are you okay? Oh wait, wrong voice. Did that overly small, weird, unidentifiable thing hurt you? Don't worry, you're gonna go someplace safe.
Chris, I'm never doing that again.
Alright, Ralsei has the deal maker again. Yeah, that's the little Spamton Easter egg I was talking about. So I guess it's a little more obvious to find than I thought. You just look for the green dude. The green and in-between dude. Holy crap. Spamton is Gaster. I know there's like more related secrets. I don't really care too much. I think now we're at a good point to just head to the end, back to the green room. Shit. I meant to press A. Oh my god, bruh, nothing. Wait, there's another secret here? Love. I've never seen this. Not even on YouTube. Okay. The more you know. Oh, I'm so tired of these quizzes, dude. I may be the first person to ever find this secret in Deltarune out of the like millions and millions of players. Yeah, maybe. Alright, we got one Pippins with us. One Shadow Guy with us. Two Shadow Guys with us. I love this little part. Two Pippins with us. And this guy as well. I forgot what this guy's called. I'm sorry, bro. It's your specific copy. J-Meister, are all copies of Deltarune individualized? Okay, here's the peak of the part of the game I don't like. This is like my least favorite portion in all of Deltarune. It's okay, we'll make it through. To me, this part is just like dragging on the bit way too long, because I think the bit is hilarious, but... No, but mine is. Guys, so apparently that's not how it works. I am apparently not Duke of Puzzles. I just want to get to Chapter 4 so badly. I love Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is so cool that the light world alone is going to take a whole stream. Well, and also Castletown. I guess that's the Dark World. Again, I love the bit. I love the comedy. I hate the gameplay. I'm just like, okay, wrap it up, twin. Hi, Lancer. Help us win the fight now. I can now Lancer. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that, like, Rules is technically Lancer's second dad. Fuck. I feel like a lot of Deltarune Undertale's humor can be described that way to me. The joke is kind of sort of funny, but it gets dragged way too long. To me, it's pretty funny, but, like, yeah, it's... I understand that opinion. I do think Chapter 4 is a lot better with, like, there's a lot less humor, but the humor that's there is really good, and it's not dragged on. But also, like, that's not the reason I love the chapter. The reason I love the chapter is all the serious stuff in it. Again, not dark, not deep, just, like, serious. It takes itself seriously. It's, you know, I'm not gonna call it, like, oh, the deep and ominous stuff in Chapter 4. I'm just calling it, like, the takes itself seriously side. This part's kind of fun, the first time. Hello, people of the stream. How are we doing on this fine afternoon, or night, or morning, depending on your time zone? Welcome, My Squeak. Thanks for asking. I'm doing pretty good. Just had my first week on my summer job last week, which was kind of tough, but at the same time, I'm an intern, so things aren't crazy expected out of me. But yeah, I like it there. Just a little tired, so I'm enjoying this weekend. And especially this long weekend, because in America we have tomorrow off. So I'll read J Meister's message after I can Lancer. There we go. Nice. W other time zone representation. True. Yeah, because J Meister is oh, it's probably like late at night, not even evening right now. Well, not late night, because J Meister goes up till like 4 a.m. sometimes. I've never been up past like 2:15. That was way too long. Oh yeah. What actually is Labor Day? So Labor Day's in September, and it's just like, you know, corporate jobs, we have the day off, but then like, you know, essential workers, of course they don't. Tomorrow's Memorial Day. It's meant to be like a day of reflection for some of the people who have passed away in America, and like especially the military veterans, stuff like that. But at the same time, sorry, I totally jumped over the laser pointer joke, but I highlighted it last time, so it's okay. Ah, crap, okay. I forgot where I was going with that. I think I got pretty much down to the point. It's 20 to 9, still fully bright outside. Oh yeah, Labor Day. That's in September. It is meant to be like a day, but again, it's a day to have off just for the sake of having it off. But again, that's only for corporate offices, not really essential workers, which is sad, but you know, they're essential. And thank you for being inclusive, my squeak. Yeah. Feel free to pop on by. We've already done chapter 3 here, but this is like a uncovering the secrets, so we are doing the sword route, which we've already done the first 2 parts of. We did the gotcha machine secret with December. Our next one is finding the Easter egg. Oh, welcome back, bro. Found some secrets in chapter 3 that I never found before, or like knew of but never saw, and one that I never even knew of, but it led to nothing. I finally got the Spamton cutscene, which I never had before because I could never find it. But yeah, and then the gotcha machine minigame. So the next one is finding the egg room, which I guess everyone knows except for J Meister here, but hi, Star Walker. Okay, for some reason, I feel like Star Walker fits in with J Meister's like joke is milk to death bit. I feel like he shows up so infrequently enough that like, hold on, I missed the gambling. No. Oh, dude, do you not know the gotcha machine secret? I'll text it to you. There's like, you don't gamble for that one, actually. I think I've shown it to you like once, and that was probably in fall. So if Memorial Day is supposed to honor people who have passed away, why are there so many companies having sales on Memorial Day? I always get confused by that. Because companies like to just capitalize whenever people have off. So, you know, people are off, that means they want to shop if they see sales. Whatever. Yeah, J Meister summarized that in one word. I need that money. Capitalistic greed. Their greed sickens me. Okay, we got past the annoying part. Everyone's leaving Tenna. What a sad guy. Okay, can we get to the egg, please? Does any of this matter? Oh yeah, they just kind of talk about the wilderness that once used to be here. Here we go. Okay. Time to backtrack a little bit for one more secret. That secret shouldn't take too long. Only problem is I don't actually know how to do it. Okay. Yes, I did finish the push-ups. Guys, I'm gonna look up real quick how to do this. I think it's... Hold on. I genuinely don't remember. I know I'm like one step away from it. The worst types of sales has to be mattress sales. I keep getting the... Dude, I know exactly what you mean. I keep seeing those mattress sales too. It's pretty annoying. Dude, what the hell? How am I supposed to do this? Did I do the complete wrong thing? Guys, I'm not doing this. I'm sorry. We are going to be skipping the egg room, so instead I will be talking about it. Basically, in chapters 1, 2, and 4, there is like a kind of out-of-the-way room where, in a few specific places, if you move back and forward between the rooms, you have about 1 or 2% chance of entering this one specific room with a kind of ominous tune playing called Forgotten. And every time you interact with the person behind it, it's called, or it says something like, well, there's a man here. The man talks about being forgotten or something. I don't know too well. It's not too important in 1 and 2. Nah, 25 push-ups per Easter egg skipped. Shut up, J-Meister. Like, I genuinely don't even know how to get there. Maybe I can go back. Mice, you missed it, but I owed the chat 50 push-ups, which I did throughout the stream earlier. 25 for dying last stream, and then 25 for kind of cheating by doing an extra night attempt, which I counted as a death. This is not bartering. This is like coercion, dude. But anyway, in chapter 3 specifically, you kind of get a hint on how to find all of these rooms, as well as a little more lore about Chris and their potential past trauma. Dude, I already did them all. I guess I can look a little bit longer. I can do what I know is the next step. If I can find it. Nah, I'm not going to be able to find it. I got a challenge from my friend and J-Meister. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 second, I'm not done. 13, 14, 15. You guys both owe 30 push-ups. That's 65 push-ups in the stream. I'm tired. I did a really bad workout yesterday. Bad as in like bad on my body, but no, it was worked me well. Not to mention it was like, well, I guess if it was legs, it doesn't really affect that. 20 per 10, got you. 5 more. $16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 40. That's 40 push-ups. You didn't do a second full set of 10? J-Meister, if you don't send me 40 push-ups, I'm gonna like submit a report about you like killing 5 homeless people. Yeah, I think I'm a little too far to try and do the egg Easter egg. Yeah, because I know your ass is going to lie, J-Meister. You're going to be like, oh, I did them. I think I have to go here. Yes. Okay, now what do I do? Thank you to my friend for honoring his agreement compared to J-Meister. Okay, I don't actually have too many more steps to do, I think. All this and I still have to do the night fight, by the way. Let's go to the green room. Alright, I have to go here now. Yeah, we have to do this. I'm a cheater. Nowhere. Oh, I think this is it, actually. Oh my god, that's not it. Dude. Okay, I have to go back, but I know what to do now for sure. This is annoying as hell. I care about chat, though. Fun fact, if you do all these steps I'm showing you, you actually won't be able to get a trophy on the PlayStation version. Doing it, like, prevents you from getting the trophy, which is a little weird. But also that little bit of lore kind of... Or, rather, that thing kind of gives a little bit of lore. Oh, I can't even go back now. Dude. Oh, wait, I can. Thank God. We need to throw it there. Now we can go back. All the way back. I saw some white-tailed deer outside my hotel bedroom this morning. Turns out they shake like dogs when they get wet. Huh, I didn't know that. But also deer are really relevant to this game, so that's kind of funny. "70 push-ups in one stream, dude." What's the max that Adam has, J Meister? How many push-ups has he done in one stream? I kind of have to beat him, which is fair because I'm younger than him, which is kind of, you know. Good question. Bro doesn't even know. Bro's just hating for nothing. Okay, now that we pushed it here, we can push it here, then here, which lets us push this here, which lets us go this way, which lets us talk to this guy, who's actually a Darkener from Chapter 4, which is really interesting, but mumble. Where could this be? $102? Oh, that was probably like Learn to Kaiza, wasn't it? Nowhere? No, this is somewhere. This old tome requires your inquisitiveness. You're very interested in going nowhere, aren't you? Well, I have a ticket there. Yes, I have a ticket there. A ticket to nowhere. But the ticket is somewhere. Yes, it was left here. I don't seem to remember. You are all alone, are you? It's not a good idea to go nowhere with somebody else. Alone is much better. I only have one ticket after all. Where is it? That's right, it's in the wardrobe. Why don't you head over to the right? Okay, now we can go. There's no wardrobe here. I think he means literally here. No, he doesn't. Oh, it's here. You looked in the wardrobe. The wardrobe was empty. Oh. You can't find the ticket? You've been holding it from the moment you stepped in the room. And I think if we check our items, yeah, we have the trip ticket. But he has also done 70 push-ups and 10 burpees. 10 burpees is actually really impressive. Chris, all done? Let's double check. I have the trip ticket. Oh, apparently through the other Easter eggs, some of which I haven't done yet. Okay. Yeah, I could have done that slightly differently had I done the Sword Broom Part 3. But, not a big deal, because it works either way. Okay, now we're going to go back to the Golden Sam. J Meister, it was the same document. And I didn't agree. Hold on 1 second. I didn't agree to push-ups per lookup. There we go. We escaped. Where did we escape to? We escaped to a forgotten valley. With Chris and their Light World sprite. Actually, the only time you can play as Light World Chris in Chapter 3. Welcome to Man Country. Chris, you look rather big. Have you been working out? Oh, Chris, what are you doing here? Did you come here to play with us? Copies are monochrome, but you colored each of us in with care. Now, I don't think I'll do the secret in Chapter 4, but this is very much a teaser for Chapter 4's version of this room. Welcome to Forgotten Island. This island is a World Heritage Site. Chris, someone was looking for you, though I don't remember who. Non-men are okay. Shout out to the Forgotten Island for being inclusive. So here's the Chapter 1 tree in monochrome. But this tree is also familiar because it's the home place of the Forgotten Man. And where is this man? Well, spring changed to summer, and summer changed to cold. And sure enough, I am the Forgotten Man. Will you forget me too? No, I won't. Are you sure? You have forgotten me many times before. Even if you meet me, I will be forgotten thereafter. Sometimes I even forget myself. I ask again, will you forget me? No. You'll remember me? Well, in that case, forget about it. I am just a man. Listen well to my story. Once upon a time, the whole world looked like this. Do you think so? I believe you. You believe something so absurd? I'm happy to hear it. Let me continue. The world changed, society developed. The earth was covered in water, dinosaurs appeared, an ice age. Actually, there are still dinosaurs. Is it mixed up? In any case, this island is the only place left I can talk. Do you understand what I'm saying? No. That's funny. I don't understand it either. But one day, this island will disappear too. We may not meet again in that case. Did you want to meet again? Yes, I do. I'll tell you my schedule. Listen carefully. Here's what I was talking about, the teaser to the different places you can find him. On Thursday, which is the day Chapter 1 takes place, I go to sell the donuts, and right before the bake sale is where you can find him. On Friday, Chapter 2, I toss the leftovers in the dumpster. If you remember the dumpster room, which sparked the initial 25 push-ups because I died to the Toby Fox Easter egg, if you didn't actually interact with that Easter egg, then you could find the Forgotten Man there. On Saturday, I let it cool on the windowsill, which is the teaser for Chapter 4. On Sunday, I harvest the wheat, which is actually the first teaser to Chapter 5 in all of Deltarune. Hold your breath, head to the left, and count backwards to 100. I believe that's teasing Chapter 4's, because it's a little hard to find. Did you remember to write that down? Yes, I did. How very kind of you. Please take this to remember me. Chris received the egg. Although, you may lose it in another day, so be sure to put it somewhere. There's no shame in an egg. Yes, you are very opinionated. I like you. You may forget me, I may forget myself, but I will remember your kindness. Now, this is an island that will disappear soon. You must depart. If you will it, we shall meet again at that place. Whether 11 hours or 11 years, Deltarune will be waiting. So take your time, wash your face, and get dressed. What the hell does any of that mean? I don't know, man. But that's it for the Forgotten Man Easter egg. And, yeah, by continuing the storyline in Chapter 4, there's some more implications. The only kind of, lore implications here that we can kind of reasonably make sense of is the fact that, these Pippins, or rather these, I forgot their name. They're the basic enemy from Chapter 1. They get colored in, and we believe that's connected to Chris's trauma and therapy. Yeah, it's explained a little bit better in 4. But yeah, now the egg is just part of our inventory. In the other chapters, we can put them someplace, but we can't go in the light world. So, it's just going to stay here. Now, we did tell Ramp that we would meet him one more time. So let's go ahead and find him here. Okay, we got a free smile, I guess. There he is. Half already decayed. Chris, that's you in it, love. Good show, good show. Ten has been up to this, that, and this, all sorts of boring stuff.
Chris, oh Chris, you and I know the real drama happens backstage. That's why I got it ready for you, you know? One last game, and I'll keep watch. Just as long as I can. Now, Chris, I hate to trouble you, I really do, but... You see, I can't really move now. If you could just shove me out of the way. Yes, that's right, just like that. Chris! Enjoy the games, eh, love? Alright, we're gonna play the game one last time. If you remember, if you don't do the sword route, one of the Pippin says something like nobody will shed a tear for Ram, which is like really sad. But anyway, here is the third area, the city, which actually was supposed to be a third board in the game until Toby got feedback that it was way too much. So he left it as this Easter egg, or I guess this still major side quest. Yeah, the city's a little big. I forgot where we need to go, but once again, you guys know what we're looking for. So we need to free ourselves. But there's only one way to do it. There's no enemies here. And remember that this is a teaser for the weird route. There is actually a sword that might be obtainable in Chapter 5 that you can only get through the weird route because of an item that you need to craft it. And the theories believe that that sword is what's represented in this game. And the only way to progress is by first killing Susie, then killing Ralse. And you can even see Chris twitch there, like they really don't want to do it. Chainmeister's probably really happy that Susie's dead. Oh, that's right. This is the alleyway that's supposed to resemble the Chapter 2 one. Isn't there supposed to be a... Where's the shelter? I mean, I know this side quest is really long, but still. Okay, now we have... I think the theories suggest that this is the shelter from the south of Hometown, you know, where Chapter 3 ends. But there's an even better theory that I like, suggesting that this area is Hometown itself. And if this is still a teaser for the weird route, you know, earlier we had a Chapter 2 teaser. This would be a Chapter 5 teaser saying we basically have to kill everything. Because I think the layout actually matches Hometown and the houses that would be there. So like this is the Kattenheimer house, here would be the Holidays? I don't know Hometown too well either. Oh no, this one would be the police station. Because this is a fish that's like surrounded by yellow dinosaurs, which would represent Alphys. Yeah, it's a really like... That's like along the lines of actually messed up. I believe that was Toriel that we just, in theory, killed. I mean, this theory could still be wrong, but I really like that theory. You know, because it's not the main route. It's the weird route. How do you kill this guy? Oh. Oh, shit. No, not 25 push-ups here. Please, okay, we got some heal. And then this would be the apartment area, hence the, like, high density. Alright, level 4. If you remember last time we hit level 4, we could start taking down trees. Which is over here, the forested area next to the school. So there's a solid chance there's something actually there. Hi, Tenna. How did things turn out like this, keeping poor Toriel all locked up? If only he hadn't abandoned me, my old partner. I was gonna put him on TV, make him a star. I gave him everything I had, my life advice. All he had to do was tell me what his secret was to being a big shot. It took a little sweet talk, but just when I had finally gotten him to sign the deal, he suddenly had to take a phone call. But when he picked it up, his face turned pale, and he ran right out of the room with the receiver hanging. Obviously a reference to Spamton and that mysterious phone call that transformed him. So I went to pick it up, thinking it was finally my chance to be a big shot, but there was nobody there. That little freak ripped me off. I wish they never brought that laptop home. Chris, I didn't see you there. I did what you said, Chris, just like our deal. You aren't going to turn me off again, are you? Only one way forward. And then now we even have a game representation of hometown and the shelter. Chris really doesn't want us going in. If you look, every time I try to step forward, they try to throw us off course. We use the shelter key. Now it really looks like a Zelda level. Alright. Genuinely the second hardest boss in Deltarune. Time to fight it. Oh, Chris. Is it fun, Chris? Playing around like this? That's why you're searching for them, aren't you? The shadow crystals. And the shadow mantle that I'm holding. Do you honestly think it'll get you what you want? No, part of you is just enjoying this, isn't it? Oh, don't make that sour face. I can see in the dark, you know. Who's the first? It's the knight, dude. The knight is really freaking hard. The question is, can you? Alright, it's John Mantle. The character doesn't really have a name. Closest name we have is Eram. But people just like to call him John Mantle. Thankfully, I've played enough Zelda 1, so that I'm not horrible at this. But it still is really freaking hard. Stop shooting Dragon Balls at me, dude. Shit. Okay, phase 2, phase 2. Alright. It's the guy from the thumbnail. I'll explain who he is a little later when I'm not, like, locked in. Ah! Shit. Please give me some healing. Dude. Did Toby remove the heals? Shit. Okay, last phase. This is 25 push-ups. The French drop more candy the more you die. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I didn't know about that. I didn't know the reason I finally beat it was Mercy. To be fair, that's the reason my friend finally beat the Titan. That's a huge spoiler, my bad. Friend, give me candy, please. Friend. Ah! You're not being a friend right now. This boss sucks. Candy. Candy. Please. Oh my god. There's another phase? No, there's not. Dude. 50 push-ups. Oh my god. I won't do those push-ups today. I'll do them another time. 3 tries is how many it took me originally. So I think we'll get it this time. Guys, candy. We still have the night fight too. But I think I've just played the night so much in the past year that it won't be as bad. We'll see. Please, one of you. 75 push-ups. Oh my god. I'm so cooked. I'm gonna have to do a push-up stream, just straight up. Okay, come on, Chris. Lock in for me. Oh, I'm playing too aggressively. I'm playing way too aggressively. Okay, I need to just sit and farm candy. Please. I have laundry to do. Oh my god, bruh. You get 1 candy every 50 friends. What? What is this pity system, dude? $100 push-ups. Wallahi, it's over. I better not die to the night at all. Okay, this time we're gonna play a lot more defensively. Give me candy. Candy. Come on. Dude. 125. Oh my god. I should have kept the 5 push-up thing. I'm so cooked. J Meister, this is going to have to be... What the fuck did I just say? This is going to have to be multiple streams. It might not even be a stream. I might just make multiple videos of myself. I never promised 25 either, so why am I holding through with it? And I'm going to be a pussy if I change it back to 5 now. Sorry, that was not good language. I'd be cheap and lame if I went back to 5 now. God. I changed my mind. This guy is harder than the knight. Ignore how much experience I have with the knight compared to this guy. Where are the drops? What? They're not dropping. How did I do so well my first run? No, J Meister, it's 150, 220 you pulled out of your ass. My god. Why are these basic enemies hurting so much? Oh, total push-ups, okay. Give me heals, give me heals, give me heals. Dude. I don't believe the person who said they give you more every time you die, because I've gotten 1 in my past 6 deaths. Where is the candy? $175. There's a point where I just can't even do it. I can't do 175 push-ups. I hate this so much. Lock in and fight, and then I would die. All roads lead to death. Okay. Okay. One single candy. Oh my. Okay. One single candy. Yup. And then I take more damage in the process of getting it than I earn. Finally, actually candy. Oh my god. Only took 175 queued push-ups. Stop laughing. Last phase. And then hopefully that helped just now. Finally. 175 push-ups. We haven't even gotten the night yet. Alright, we can get the Shadow Mantle now. An item that makes beating the night only, like, considerably, but not an amazing amount easier. Also, yeah, that's how we proceed. We have to escape the game. Finally got the Shadow Mantle. Hey, Chris. What the hell are you doing? Being a tryhard all by yourself? You seriously enjoy this? If you get all sweaty playing games alone, you're gonna end up like Birdly, right? Okay, enough bird noises, I get it. Anyway, here, stole you a drink. Now stop making us wait already. We got a flat soda. Thanks, man. Okay. Only one thing to do left now. Two things, considering we have to beat Tenna first. Oh yeah, Ralsei's just embarrassed that he likes playing video games. Now, okay, there's a specific reason for this, but we have to give the Shadow Mantle to Susie. We don't have to, but it makes the night like 10 times easier. Compared to Chris, and especially compared to Ralsei. God. Okay, like, full on, J Meister, you recognize that this will have to be across, like, 4 streams, right? Like, I can't do them all at once, even spread throughout a stream. I have to really lock in for the night. Okay, I'm skipping all this dialogue. We've seen it before. Sad cutscene about how Tenna is lonely. I can do videos, yeah, like the last 25 I did. I guess the first 25. Interesting that Chris stopped using the TV before Toriel. Until the night appeared, the roaring night. I like that little line. It's TV time. Alright. Oh, we don't start the fight right there. I forgot. Now we start the fight. Okay. I love this song. Okay. Already not doing great. Let's just defend on all. Yeah, we need TP to do these mini games, if you remember from last time. We can keep doing all 3 till someone needs healing. Very WarioWare. I mean, yeah, you've seen it before, man. My last stream. This whole song is mapped, and you can actually play it all at once in Chapter 4, which is pretty cool. Okay, we're doing pretty good. I just jinxed myself. Da 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 da. What was the point of that? Oh, right, now we start doing the double features. Come on, Mario Party. Okay, let's just get our TP up. Okay, I think we can do minigames till the end and then heal right before the end. Crap, okay. That was our first minigame miss, though, which is pretty impressive. I missed that. Okay. Yeah, we can use the flat soda, because it does nothing. Susie action, and then heal prayer. Okay. Hit fire once. Still doing good. Mostly. I hope we have items in the storage. We're almost there. Okay. I think we can heal, and we'll get it from... Let's heal prayer you. Yeah, we're at it. Okay. I'll say heal yourself. There we go. Stop being so fast! Okay, now just shoot Tenna. Should be fine. You actually get less damage when you have fewer characters alive, which is why I was so concerned about healing Ralsei. Come on, make it. Done. Okay. Tenna's a really fun fight. Okay, we get it, bro. We didn't even do any Susie Zilla ones. That's interesting. Maybe because we didn't unlock it. Alright. All we care about now is fighting the knight. We've already seen this. I really like Tenna's characterization. I like how Susie's developing, helping Tenna through this stuff. Those who know this game know that Susie gets a lot more development next chapter. Take back the night. I don't know the lyrics, but I know the song. Oh, Susie, you will. Oh, Susie, you thrill.
Alright, very important thing now that we save. We don't want to fight Tenna again. Most people, their first time through, don't realize you can come back and save, I think. The grand prize. Here you go. She's all yours, folks. How wonderful. The family's all together. Now you can all finally... Y'all, I'm gonna be right back. Gonna do one more quick water break and bathroom break. Hopefully the night won't take us too long. $15 right now, and that's all I can do for the rest of today. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, That didn't count. Put my foot too early down. I'm at 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Hold on, I'm gonna edit my nickname again. I'm so tired. Alright, time to face the roaring Aura Farmer. Yeah, body armor really helps. That's has a bunch of electrolytes, I think, in it. Yeah. Alright. Time for the true attempt against the Roaring Knight. Now, last time I did first try it, but we'll see how we do this time. Yeah, let's do... Okay, here's the first version of their attacks. The stars, it's probably their easiest one. The main strategy here is use Rude Buster as much as possible. Okay, that was really bad. Ah, Chris, damn it. Rousey, use... I don't have a spin cake, damn it. Should have gotten one from the end of chapter 2. Okay. Rude Buster. We're gonna revive Chris. That was a really bad opening, but it's recoverable. Okay, I think that's the full cycle of their potential attacks. We're gonna heal Rousey, actually. Even though normally he's down for most of the fight. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, I'll start reading Susie's dialogue. She goes like, you think we're scared? No, you made a mistake fighting us. She's low-key aura farming too. You're all damn alone. I've got Chris and Rousey behind me. This is the second worst attack. I think the actual worst is right after this, so I'm just gonna defend with everyone. Yes, I hate this one. I've lost many runs here, but not this one. Let's do Revive Dust. No. We need
Light Candy here. Rude Buster here. Oh, we're not near the end of the fight yet. Oh, so give up, because we've got Chris and Ralsei. Whereas the knight has no one. Except that's not exactly true. You heal yourself, you Rude Buster, you defend. I think that's the point where she goes, you won't say anything. No! Do I have Revive Dust? Yes! Run is not over. Okay, run is over. Shit. 160 plus 25 is 185 push-ups. Very interesting. Your loss here is all but guaranteed. And yet, you persist. If you are so determined to try once more, then, shall we hasten? Someone burped a little bit loud. Yeah, I think starting with fight is a good choice. And then normally I'm hit once here, but not this time. That would have been really embarrassing if I got like clipped right at the end there. Okay, good, we're doing good. Just don't stop using Rude Buster. We gotta heal Susie. Just regular TV dinner is fine. But I'll say you can start attacking a bit more. Oh, that's bad. No, you have to Rude Buster. You can Deluxe Dinner. Maybe I could have bought another item or two. Did I say bought in? I meant I could have bought. Damn. Didn't think we'd still be standing, did you? Thing is, you actually messed up picking a fight with us. Revive Dust might actually be the move here. Keep Susie alive. Oh, we're fine. Oh shit, it's this one. No. You have high defense. You're fine. And then Ralsei is so dying. Motherfucker. That's not bad. We will revive Ralsei, we will Rude Buster. So give up. This is pretty far into the fight, to be fair. Okay, we have to say goodbye to Ralsei at this point. Can we... That's basically everything, dude. Wow. Okay. You won't even say a thing, huh? Ah! I'm actually getting pissed off. That's 210. I had better items, J-Meister. That's why I'm saying I didn't prepare enough, but I'm also, like, getting to, like, literally the end of the fight both times. That was a bad opening. Okay. I think we can be slightly more aggressive against the knight. Because my reactions to their attacks are naturally going to get better over the attempts. Come on. We're doing fine. We just need to start using items more. Yeah, if we had a spin cake, this would have been over by now. I don't know if healing Ralsei was the best choice there. Yeah, here we can deluxe dinner and revive mint. Now here we need to defend everyone. Okay, that wasn't bad at all, actually. We're gonna revive Dust so that Susie also gets healed a little bit. Rude Buster. Did I not use Revive Dust? I don't know what I used, man. You need to
just be healed at all costs now. I'm gonna give up, bro. 235. J-Meister, this is not gonna happen. I have to do some push-ups without video evidence, I'm sorry. And then, should I heal? I'm not in heal territory yet. Motherfucker. Yeah, I need to just defend. Okay, we're fine. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Okay. Yeah, I can probably do the bad attack here, just defend everyone. Okay, totally gonna revive Mintsuzi here. But we do need Chris away, because Chris is a way better tank than Rousey. Okay, yeah, this will be good. Come on. Okay, doing good, doing good. What items do I have? I can have Rousey give himself a TP dinner, or do I just defend for the TP? Or do I just attack to attack? I used to be better at this attack. I don't know why I'm doing so bad.
I don't know what to do, man. I'm at 260 push-ups. Stop trying to get TP and just dodge. Man, is that your only message the whole stream, just to hate? Preserve those items, man. Okay, that sucks, but whatever. Sorry, I just saw your message with Mantle. But without a spin cake, which is like a horrible decision. At least I'll never forget it again, man. We will make it. How is Chris dead? Well, it's only now that we're finally using an item, so that's pretty good. Okay, so we can just raise TP here. Man, this is so much harder without... Dang, okay. I've never done that well on that attack. Please. I've been too greedy on this attack. There we go, there we go. Keep it up, keep it up. Maybe I've done enough damage to end the fight now? I don't know. Ralsei can attack. Oh, 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 we're here, we're here. I think, yes. Okay, okay, okay. This is the end, this is the end of the fight. Hold on. TV dinner's good. You need to defend. We can do a heal prayer on Chris. It's okay if Ralsei falls. Okay, just don't fumble. Don't fumble. I've never died on this attack. Why is it moving so slowly? Please. Yes!
We did it! With 260 push-ups on cue. I don't know how I'm going to send them all. But if I do 10 right now, 250, I can find a way to do that. Okay, sorry. Susie, don't tell me that you're done already. We were just getting started. Man, it's funny that getting the mantle took me 175 push-ups, and then the night itself took me 75. Or added, I guess. Not so tough now, are you? Susie! How could you... Oh, it's 100 for this fight? My bad. Now here's a very interesting cutscene that's probably going to make even more sense later. But that was actually the knight doing the knighting, like when you put a sword gently on someone's shoulder, knighting them. The community is pretty confident that's what the knight was doing to Chris. And then we'll see this more later, but there's a lot of evidence that suggests they are working together. No, you can't. I'm British, I know. Fair enough. You can't take her. And then the rest of this is pretty much the same, except we do get the Shadow Crystal and another item for completing the secret boss. Hey, you! Stop! Police! What the hell is going on here? You've got some explaining to do, punk. What are you doing? Put me down! Hey. Where the hell are you going? The Shadow Crystal was added to your key items, and the Black Shard was added to your weapons. Okay, one actual difference is that if you do get the Shadow Mantle and beat the Knight, it says that Toriel's having a nightmare, otherwise she's peacefully asleep. Alright, let's go ahead and finish out this chapter. It's been long enough. How long is this stream? 3.5 hours? Okay, yeah, that's what I was expecting. I was hoping for a little bit shorter, but... I got some laundry that's probably been in the dryer for hours now. Man. There's not even much natural light coming in because it's such a gloomy day. We've got UK weather over here this week. We're in the light world? Wait, Chris, I see someone. They're down there. Down here past the church. 1 push-up per minute. I can just watch this stream again and do 1 push-up every minute. Crane reacts to the hidden side of Deltarune Chapter 3 coming soon. Okay, let's just skip this. Yep, we got 3 panels. I just realized I didn't even talk about Friend. That's okay. I didn't need to give all the lore in the stream. I just had to start pointing it out. Door opens.
Chris enters the shelter again for some reason we don't know of. But we don't get to see it because the camera fades to black and then we play the credits. So yeah, I can officially say that ERAM is way harder than the Knight. I thought there was more pity during that fight. I remember there being more pity. Maybe I was that bad. I'm with you in the dark. The light is running low. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. I'm with you in the dark. I'm with you in the dark. To be continued in Deltarune Chapter 4, by far the best chapter in this game. J-Meister, if you're curious, I can send you the different chapter opening screens I was talking about at the start of this game, or at the start of the stream, because once again, I did not mean to close Deltarune. Oh well. I meant to go back to the chapter select. Okay, I'll do 10 more push-ups. So are you getting the whole 25 per death? Yeah, because I should have stuck with the 5 per death because I knew this was the hardest chapter. Also, no, I'm not regretting. It's because you kept telling me to, man. But we have to agree on something first. I am not recording all 250. I will record a lot of them, but not all 250. I don't have the kind of file size storage for that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. 8, 9, 10. If you record, I literally cannot feasibly do it. I need to slowly do them. Uh, 250 push-ups left. I'm gonna... Well, thanks for stopping by. Chapter 4 is gonna be a lot more fun. I promise. If I do like 15 a day, I can get through these a lot quicker. Actually, that's low-key what I used to do. I used to increase how many push-ups I would do at once, and it started with like get to 20, but I could only do 8 straight. And then I built my way up to like 30 straight, do at least 50 total. So this will probably be similar, just I don't know if I'll be increasing. I'll just be recording a session of like 20-ish. Okay. Goodbye, guys. This laundry probably is bad by now. J-Meister, thank you for sticking through the whole 3.5 hours.